News 46 is brought to you in part by
Join the Pahrump Nugget in May for fun, drawings, and giveaways. Let's start with winning an ATV, being given away every Saturday night, or a utility vehicle. Drawing held Monday, May 30th. How's $150 in free slot play sound? 9 winners weekly for Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
I wanted to put people to work, and so I quickly realized that we had a great potential here for a alien-themed park. We're just an hour from Las Vegas, which is probably one of the biggest destination points for tourists in the world. We got Area 51, the test site, Yucca Mountain. There's a lot of curiosity, and people would love to come here.
What we want to do is create the best jobs, living wages, by the way. I'm a big believer in living wage jobs. And I want to get the most bang for the buck. So getting people back to work in this country, huge issue. I've been very fortunate that my process and the work I've done in my career has not had failed projects. I just don't engage stuff that doesn't work. Now, ask me how many I've walked away from and didn't take the project. Lots. 3 or 4 times the amount that have worked. But I have never had a project fail.
This town's dying, and this is the only thing I can think of to turn it around. People say bring business. I mean, I'm 60 years old. How many businesses are we going to bring here to employ the kind of people this thing will do overnight? Just think of all the construction workers that this is going to employ, and then all the people it's going to employ when it's up and running. And think of it, it's a city. I don't know how big this thing is going to be, but think of it as some sort of a percentage of Disneyland. Remember, this is not an amusement park, it's a theme park. And that takes highly skilled people to operate it, to maintain it, and to serve the needs of that park.
So if the market says they're going to drive to Pahrump, I'm going to make sure they have the easiest drive to Pahrump that they can have. And I'm going to tell the state that that's what we want to do. If the market says they're going to fly here, which I do not think they will, then we're going to do whatever we can to accommodate that. But I believe it'll be the earlier, which is they're going to drive here from McCarran or wherever else. Whenever we do a site location and that part of this project, which is where is the absolute best site for this to be built, I have to look unfettered and say, where is the best location to build this? I'll do my own research on the sites and come back to you, and I may come back and say, there are 4 sites that we believe this works on, and we will rate them. We think this site is absolutely the best site, and I do not know what that site is. And we'll say the second best site is this one, and I'll give you all the reasons I believe that they are. And the third one is this one, and we'll go down the list. And then it will be a decision of where do we think we can get the most bang for the buck, the best value, the most return on investment for you and the private sector. If I think a site's going to have lots of congestion, going to cause lots of traffic problems, I'm going to have people angry all the time, you know, it's going to be a site that I'm not going to want to do something on because I don't want to cause the townspeople a lot of problems. I'm going to look for a site that I think causes them the least problems, gets them the best bang for the buck.